Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Andrea. Today we're gonna do one of this quick eye makeup look for school. Going back to school, we know that everybody's in a rush, getting out of the door in the morning. We don't really have a lot of time. Some people like to sleep in. So this is what you can actually do to make it easier, fast, and still look fabulous at school. Whether you're working at school or whether you're attending school as a student, going to college or whatever, hope these tips are helping you a little bit to kind of minimize the stress that actually comes with going back to school. Definitely want to make sure that you set your eyes, because since you're at school, you're going to be working a few hours or being in class for a few hours. You don't want to have to worry about, your eyes not setting on right or creasing and all that. So I'm going to set mine with this Honest Beauty blurring powder. Any kind of powder really does well. And before you set it though, make sure that you prime it, whether you use a primer or you use a concealer or your foundation, your powder foundation, whatever it is that you use. Do that for color correction, and then do a setting, the setting powder to make it easy to blend the colors on top, and also to make sure that it stays in there. So easiest thing to do is, as you start with that, where is it? Okay, I'm going to use this ANGIE Hot and Flash Collaboration A501 brush. It's kind of like a fluffy brush. You want to just take a color, wash a color, like one color or two max, deeper than your skin tone. And I'm going to start with my crease here, but as soon as I'm done with my crease, I'm just going to take it. I'm going to use this Lovinah Eye Magic palette. Any palette would work. I'm going to go for brown today, just a simple, I'm going to do this one here. It's like a matte browny taupey color. And like I said, as soon as I do these crease, I have hooded eyes, so I have to look straight and then just kind of go on top of it. That's just what works for me as hooded eye gal. And then I just like to go all over the lid with the same. Then I also take it underneath, dip in the pan as many times as you need, and tap your brush so that you don't go in with too much. I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Try not to load your brush too much so that you don't go in crazily, And also always start at the edge of your eye, the corner, outer corner, and just bring it in. So that way there's not a lot of color going towards your inner of the eye. It makes it look nice. I need a mirror here. This palette does not have a mirror, so I have to use something else. Okay, much better. Okay, remember that blending is the name of the game. So when in doubt, blend. If you see something that's patchy, definitely blend. That's gonna help you out. And then for just a nice, you could just leave it like this and then just get out the door. Well, unless you want mascara, of course. But I do like some luminosity in the middle of the eye. Sometimes I go for matte, and mattes are really, really classic and nice. But for day-to-day, I do use a matte. So I'm gonna go in this one here. It's kind of like almost like a coppery shade. You can either take your brush or just take your finger. I'm gonna take my finger, my pointer, and just tap it in there gently and go in the middle here with most of it, and then just kind of blend it on the mobile lid only. Okay, just on the mobile lid only. All right, now I do like an inner corner to be lighter. Now if you used your concealer or whatever, you already have a lighter part in the middle, in the inner corner, so you can just leave it be. For the purpose of quickness and all that, we can just leave it be, and then we'll just focus on the lashes. I do like lashes, guys. I think it ties in everything. You can use anything that you know that works well for you. Let's do these Milk Kush mascara today. It's a mini. I recommend you get a mini as many times as you can get your hands on minis. because one, you get to experience the product without having to spend the money for the big thing. I have a lash here. I think it's about to come out, and it's like against the grain, you know. Yep, it's all here. There we go. That was gonna come out anyways. It's not like it hurt or anything. It was ready to come. When you get to the end of your lashes, do pull outward. It really elongates your eye and makes it look bigger, more elegant. I do like to do my lower lashes as well, so I will do just that. And then if you need to clean up or separate, I do use just a clean spoolie from a previous mascara that I've used, cleaned up, and it's just ready to go. I feel like it does the best separating the lashes. The other side. You either rotate or wiggle through, whatever works for you. Now, when I worked as a food worker at the school, I could not have lower lashes with mascara because doing dishes there, there is so much steam coming out and splashes of the water as well that definitely it would smudge. And a lot of times it would not just smudge, but I would get water in my eye and I would have to rinse my eye out. So yeah, goodbye lashes. That didn't happen often though, so I was okay. But once in a while, I get a eye full of water. All right, done with that. And then to clean up the messes, I definitely let it kind of dry a bit. Doesn't take long to dry, but then I take a Q-tip, just rotate it, and then just use that one. You can either use it dry or wet, but I find that dry does really well. I'm getting better of, but at not making smudges, not smudging up my mascara. I used to be terrible at it. Oh my gosh. I would get it everywhere. But, you know, little by little, it's getting better. All right. All right, so that's about it for the eyes. I definitely like eyebrows. And I was gonna do my off camera before and I forgot. So I'm gonna do it now with you. This is, oh my gosh, it's rubbed off. Woohoo. The hard formula from Uemura. It's really kind of like a gray brownish. It's mechanical. No, it's not mechanical. It's you sharpen yourself, your own, and it works really well. It lasts forever. It came in sharpened like a sword, like a sword, but I just can't. I tried. I did it a little bit, but then it's too much of a hassle to actually do it yourself. And I know that I think in Japan they do it. You take it in and they do it for you, or you send it in and you do it for you, but I don't have that here, so yeah. The sharpener it is. And then I do like to use a spoolie to kind of work the color in and also soften it up. Even though this color is quite soft, I still like to have it nice and soft. All right, might be a little bit here. Here. All right, and then if you want your eyebrows to stay in place, use a gel for that. I'm gonna use this one from Kosas. It is just a clear gel. And I do like them up because mine tend to go down. They have a habit of going to sleep. So this will just help them stay up longer. Which it kind of gives you like a lifted look when that's the case of the eye. So yeah, that's about it for the eyes. It's just really quick, really easy. You literally just want something that will distinguish your eye color so it's not the same, and it kind of puts a little pop of color there. And use your favorite, use your whatever you want. If you want, and if you have more time, you can line your eye. You can just put some highlight underneath the brow bone and then in the inner corner too. But for an easy, quick look, you don't have time in the morning, you have kids to get out to school, or you have to get yourself out. You know how it is, especially at the beginning of the year. Everybody's kind of getting adjusted to the new schedules and trying to sleep in as much as possible and not have much time in the morning. So hope this has helped you with an idea or two, just to see how you can actually do it, just to make it quick. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. I will put all of the products that I used down below in the description box, so check them out if you're interested on what I used on the eyes and all that. You'll see it there. So anyways, guys, I will see you guys next time. You take care. Bye. Definitely want something on the lips, and I'm gonna use this Nudie from Fitglow Beauty. I have a mini here. Really pretty color, kind of a happy color, but still, like the name says, nude. Not there. What is going on? Okay, much better. Here are some swatches of the eye colors that I used. This is the matte one all over the lid, and this one is the actual topper. I think they look really nice. I can't see. There we go. You can see that this one is kind of taupey, and this one is definitely more coppery. But like I said earlier, you just choose whatever it is that you like the best and just play with those, you know. Just, it's nothing easier and faster than using something that you've already used before, because you're not getting surprised. You're not like, oh, I don't like it, because you don't know how it does or what it's gonna look like with your eye coloring and all that. Because what's in the pan and what's actually translating on your eyelid can be totally different. Also, it could depend on, first of all, of course, your skin tone and skin color, but also how you prep your eye. So, yep, with that being said, this is it.